All right. Good morning, friends. I'm here to do some math. We are on lesson 2, session 1. So I'm going to call that 2-1. And this is what it looks like. Lesson 2, session 1. We are doing this topic. It's in bold. This is where we explore, meaning you try what you think is going to be best before you listen to me. So you're going to explore and do something you think works to solve this problem. The topic is using doubles and near doubles. So we're going to do doubles and near doubles. Okay, doubles are where the numbers match. So like 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 3 plus 3, but then you always are adding in one more. So it's called a doubles, 2 plus 2, and then one more, 2 plus 2 plus 1. All right, so I'm on page 29. So open up to page 29 in your books. You have this little goal here. If you need to pause, please do so. I've written up the first problem on the page. It says, there are 4 children by each goal on the field. How many children are there? Okay, so we know that we need to read questions 3 times. So we're gonna read this one more time and kind of, I want you to start thinking about like, what do you need to know? What are they asking you to do? What words do we need to understand? Well, there are 4 children by each goal on the field. So there's only one number. That's weird. I'm gonna circle 4 because there's 4 children. So there's 4 here. And I'm done. Not quite. What else is it saying? So there are 4 children by each goal. Each goal, I have 2 goals. So I put a 4 here. I better put a 4 by this other goal. How many children are there? 4 plus 4. So 4, I can count on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 4 is 8. There are 8 children. So one of the words that they wanted you to know, that you needed to know to focus on, was each. It wasn't just by one of the goals, it was by each goal. Okay, so there are 4 children by each goal on the field. How many children are there? So they're wanting us to add them up, each goal. 4 plus 4 is a doubles fact, it equals 8. Now down at the bottom it says, one more child joins the group on the left. So if you don't know your left from your right, you hold up an L, and the left side makes a perfect L. So this is the left. So I'm going to add one kiddo there on the left side. So go ahead and do that. Okay. It says one more child joins the group on the left. How many children are there? You needed to put an 8 in that blank. There are blank children now. So I want you to think of the strategy that you would use to solve this. How would you solve this? How would you figure this out? Lots of different ways that you might solve this. So some of you could do 4 plus 1 is 5 and count on 5 plus 4 equals what? Now, some of you could do 8 plus 1, and 8 counting on. 8 plus 1 is 9. So you choose what works best for you. I want you to go ahead and solve that. And okay, so I'm going to solve it both ways, okay? I'm going to solve it both ways that I just talked about to you, okay? So what you can do is you can do 4 plus 1, and I'm going to draw like a caret. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 4. I can count on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. I could also take this sum. The sum is the answer that you get when you're adding. So the sum of 5 plus 4 is 9. The sum of 4 plus 4 is 8. I could take the 8 and add, there's one more kiddo, I get 9. 8, 9. So now there are 9 more children. Okay, either one works. It's totally fine. You could say, oh, I know 4 plus 4 is 8. Add on 1 more, I get to 9. Hopefully you will get to that point as a mathematician that you can do that. So I'm just going to back up and let you see the board if you need to see the board. Okay, good. So now I'm going to erase this, and I'm flipping over to, I believe, what is page 30. So you should be on page 30. It has some beads up at the top. Okay. I'll just move that over so you can see maybe a little bit better. All right. So now I'm on page 30, and it says connected. So we're going to read the question 3 times. Max has 3 red beads and 3 yellow beads. How many beads does Max have? So again, I have all those words, 3 red beads and 3 yellow beads. Your first job is to circle the numbers, circle the numbers, circle the numbers. So I'm going to circle 3 and 3. All right, now I want you to look at those numbers. What do you notice about those numbers? What about 3 and 3? Yes, they are the same. They are both 3. So now I want you to practice, how could you solve this? What could you do to solve this problem? How many beads does Max have? Well, you're going to bring it down and you're going to do into those blanks. They have this. So it's going to be 3 plus 3. How are you solving this? How are you going to solve that? So feel free to break out those erasers and get 3 and then add 3 more. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. And if you said it's a double stacked, you are absolutely correct. It is a double stacked. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's a double stacked because 2 of the same number is called a double. So 3 plus 3 is 6. These are doubles facts, and that's what we're working on. Uh-oh, down at the bottom it says, Max finds 1 more red bead. Now how many beads does Max have in all? Put a box around in all. That's a word clue that we're adding. Okay, circle the number 1. So now we're doing all of this. We're doing blank plus blank plus blank equals blank. So we're going to fill in those. They're going to drop down. 3 plus 3 plus 1 more bead equals, I don't know. You could take the 3 and the 1 and say 3, 4. So now I have 3 plus 4. Or you could do 3 plus 3. You are going to count on. You could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we learned last week that counting on, we should always start with the biggest number. So the biggest number is 4. I can do 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what? I still get 7. I could do 3 plus 3, which I know is 6 because we did that up here. And then I could add 1 more and I get 7. So both ways are right. The answer that you're going to fill in your blanks is 7. 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7. So this is a double stacked because the numbers are the exact same. It's like you're seeing double, you're seeing 2 of something. And this is a near doubles. So near doubles is doubles plus 1, doubles minus 1, which we'll get into in a little bit. All right. Turn to page 31. It's the very next page. This is where we really get into some deeper level thinking about double stacks and doubles plus 1s. So it says, Prepare for using doubles and near doubles. Think about what you know about adding. What do you know about adding? Think about that. Fill in each box. Use words, numbers, and pictures. Show as many ideas as you can. So this is like your writer's notebook. You're going to write down as much as you can, because the more that you write down about those ideas, the better it's going to help you. Okay, so this is just all about adding, just adding, okay? Last week we learned about counting on. I'm just gonna try to, so I'm gonna put add in here. And then you have these like boxes that branch off, right? For examples. So in the top one, I know that last week we did counting on, right? That was counting on. Can you see that I have 4 dots and then I have 1 dot? So I know that this is 4 and this would be actually 5. So this turns into 4 plus 1 equals 5, right? Yes. Okay. I also know I can have a doubles fact, which would be like, we did the 2 doubles. So you have 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, that's another example. Go ahead and write these down. Pause if you need to. Okay, we also did, on the last page, we did 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals 9 on the very first page. We also did 4 plus 3 equals 7, or 3 plus 1 plus 3 equals 7. I just switched them around. You still get the same total, right? You also know that, you know your tens of friends of 10. You know that this is a plus sign. Okay, that means we use a plus sign. So anything you want. See how I use words, numbers. I used models, which again, model is a fancy word for drawing. So please pause the video now if you need to solve this, okay? To fill in it all in. You can copy what I did as long as you really understand why I wrote down what I did, then that's fine with me. All right, I'm gonna erase this and then moving on to page 32 to solve some more doubles and near double stacks. All right. So at the top of page 32, it says, solve the problem. Jaden, we have a Jaden. Jaden has 2 red pencils and 2 blue pencils. How many pencils does Jaden have? I'm going to draw it, and I'm also going to write it in numbers. I'm going to use digits. Remember digits? 0 through, oh, can you see my 9 figures? 9. Can you dig it? What's a digit? 0 through 9. Can you dig it? All right, so Jaden has 2 red pencils and 2 blue pencils. Oops. Pencils. Okay, first things first, you circle the numbers. Say circle the numbers, circle the numbers. Circle 2 and 2. If you need to, you could draw a picture. Here's 2 pencils and he has 2 more pencils. Okay, then I'm gonna write it in the blanks. 2 plus 2. So I drew a model, and then I also am writing it in. So 2, 3, 4. I counted on. Remember that strategy from last week? 2, tap it out, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, he has 4. Then you're gonna put on the line 4, and you're gonna tell us what we have 4 of, pencils. Okay, nice job. That is problem number 3. Oh, it says, Jaden finds 1 more red pencil. Now how many pencils does Jaden have in all? All right, so we're adding 1 more. So below, I'm gonna keep this equation the same because he had 2, He had another 2, and then guess what? He found one more. I know that 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 with one more is 5. I could also do 2 plus 3, I know is 5. Okay, however you decide to get this. You should always read the problem 3 times, so that way you can fully understand what they're asking you to do. So again, I'm going to explain. You could do 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1, or 5 equals 5. Or you could do 2 plus 1, which is 3, and you know 2 plus 3 is 5. So both ways get you the same answer, and both ways are correct. Just depends on how you want to work it. All right, that is doubles and near doubles for Monday. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck, good job. Bye guys.